All right, so it is. So we're talking about the alcohol cannon, and you guys have just discussed your observations that you made, comparing your list. Here's the observations I had. What are your observations? Oh, I missed that one. Or maybe you're giving somebody else something that they missed, whatever. But that's the main thing. And so we're going to share out, and I'm going to jot down some things here. Now, remember when I do that, um, I need you to speak loud enough for me to hear and clearly. So I just rolled the dice. I got a number 6. So Al, looks like you're going to start us off. Al, in your group, what did you guys talk about? Like, what observations did you guys make? Since you're the first group, nobody else has put any out there yet. The ball shot out of the tube. Now, it seems pretty simple. That's the main idea of alcohol cannon. Should we even bother writing that down? Absolutely, we should. Very good. You got another one? I won't make you share them all, but maybe you give me a few that you guys talked about. The one in the video, we saw fire. Excellent. You have any more, Al? Are you good? Like, so mainly we're thinking about what, like, especially we want to mention observations that we made, like if everybody in our group made the same observations. Um, or maybe there was an interesting one that only one person had, but you thought, hey, that's really good. Is there anything else you wanted to add right now, Al? Like I said, I don't expect you to have to put all of them out there, but any other good ones, major ones that you guys all had or anything like that? I switched what? Oh, I switched. Okay, thank you. All right, good. Thank you. Next up is group 4. So what did you guys talk about? What observations do you guys have? Observations that you all had in common that are maybe different than what's up there so far? Okay, good. Good. So put your observations together. And what observations did you have? Ooh, hang on a second. Teacher created combustion. I wonder what that is. You can leave it there. Don't even worry. All right, what else you got? Anything else to add? That's it? Was there another one, Zach? So you guys actually saw 3 things, right? You saw me do the demo the first time, you saw a video of the demo, and you saw me do the video or do the demo again, right? And the second time I had the lights down like this, and you saw the fire after, like you could look for it. Okay, so I'll put third demo. So the third time you guys witnessed this phenomena, saw fire as well. All right, good one. Good. Okay. And this is what we're talking about. So we have, when we talk about the W's and the when part, we have a lot of whens. Okay. Not only do we have before, during, and after, but in this case, you guys made observations where you were able to tell differences between the different times we did the demos. And so you have um, before, during, after, and you have 3 different demos. All right. Very good. Next up is Table 7. So Table 7, what did you guys come up with for observations that you all shared, or any observations you think we could benefit from? There was a cap at the end of the tube. Cool. Okay. So there was a cap at the end of one end. You said I swished it around, which we already put up here earlier a little bit. But you also said I lit, what did you say? I lit the, what hole? Teeny hole? Good. Very good. All right, so let's work our way back through. So 6 already shared. Table 5. You got anything for me? Help me out here. What do we have? Both times what? Very good. How much alcohol did I put in there? 3 drops. Something else? So everybody's focused on the speaker, not side conversations. Anything else, or are you good? First time some of the alcohol leaked out. Where did it leak out? You mean I poured it out? Oh, okay. Good. First time. Right, when I was swishing it around, it was coming out the end. All right, good. So 4 shared. Table 3. 91% alcohol. Isopropyl. Very good. Anything else? I did what? Okay. So that goes with this one, but we'll make a little note that because you had in your observation a little more specific. Not only was it a small hole at one end that you guys had, but it was the same one the alcohol was added to. Very good. Good. Anything else you wanted to add, Shikaya or Lana? You got something? The fire was what? You saw some blue in the flame, huh? You want me to say blue and gold, or what do you want me to say for the flame color? Blue and red? Should I put gold? All right. Did you guys share yet? Anything else you guys wanted to add at your table? Table 2? I'm sorry. Can you start that? I was kind of trying to catch Dion's conversation back there. Oxygen could only escape out one end. So the fact that there's a larger hole at one end and smaller end at the smaller hole at the other. Okay. So could I just note that as both ends covered or sealed, both ends sealed. And you want me to talk about oxygen specifically? O2 could only get out small hole, only leave small hole, which means probably not very well. Good. Anything else? Good. Table 1? Okay. And did we already put that or no? I'll add it here just in case. So lights, I'll say off even though we had some on. So lights off second time, or I'll say third time really because second time was watching the video. Lights off third time. Saw flame. And more? Anything else or good? All right, excellent. All right, just one other thing I want to add because I want you guys to have this in there. So tomorrow what we're going to start doing is we're going to start actually making our own individual models. So you guys are going to make your own models, and I want to make sure that you know what the model norms are. All right, so you want to write these down after these shared observations. So these are our model norms. Okay, so when we make a model, first of all, we want to make sure that the model has a title. Okay, what are we showing? Second thing we want to put is make sure we put a description using words and pictures. We're going to have to do some drawing. I understand some people are really good at it, some people not so good, but we got to practice. All right. The third thing, we need to make sure that we label all components or label all parts. Okay? These are things I'm going to be looking for in your models. 4, we want to make sure to ask questions. We know that one already. It's like a student talk norm right there. We want to make sure that we have the details. Details down to the tiniest aspect of the model of what it is you're trying to show. You can join any group. All right. The 6th one. Multiple views to your model. How good is it going to be if we just show it from one angle? Okay. Also, when. So we're going to have a before, during, after. Maybe we want to look at it from the side and also show it from the top. Is this important in your model? This is all things that you are thinking about and things that you will discuss after you make your own individual models and then share. Okay? And 7, we want to make sure to use color. Color's nice because it gets people's attention. And also, we're going to be needing to use color to indicate what certain things are that we're looking at in the picture. And 8, we want to make sure it's neat. And we also want to make sure to use a legend or key. All right, legend or key. So if I put a bunch of red squares on my model, what do those red squares stand for? Oh, the red squares, they're strawberries. I don't know. All right, so you want a legend or key that shows what the things actually are in your model.